If you're over 60 and eating what you think are healthy fruits every day, what I'm about to share could shock you. There are 7 popular fruits that millions of seniors consume daily, believing they're strengthening their bones. But these seemingly innocent fruits are actually leaching calcium from your bones and accelerating bone loss. I'm talking about fruits sitting in your kitchen right now that create acidic environments in your body, spike your blood sugar, and disrupt the hormones responsible for bone building. One of these fruits causes rapid calcium excretion through your urine, another disrupts estrogen levels that protect your bones, and a third creates inflammation that literally breaks down bone tissue. Here's what's concerning. Most seniors have been told that eating more fruit is always healthy. But after 60, when your bones naturally become more fragile and your body's ability to maintain bone density decreases, certain fruits can accelerate the very bone loss you're trying to prevent. I'm not saying all fruit is bad. Many fruits provide valuable nutrients that seniors need. But some popular fruits, especially when consumed in large quantities or certain forms, can work against your bone health in ways you've probably never considered. After 60, your body loses the ability to absorb calcium efficiently. Your stomach acid decreases, and your hormonal balance shifts in ways that make bone preservation challenging. This means fruits that were fine in your younger years can now contribute to bone loss that leads to fractures, falls, and loss of independence. Let's examine the 7 popular fruits that could be secretly undermining your bone health. Starting with number 7, fruit juices, the liquid sugar bombs. Apple juice, grape juice, orange juice. These seem healthy, but they're liquid sugar bombs that devastate bone health. When fruit is processed into juice, fiber is removed, leaving concentrated fructose that hits your bloodstream like a freight train. When you drink fruit juice, your blood sugar spikes rapidly, triggering massive insulin response. This insulin surge creates inflammation throughout your body, including in your bones. The inflammation disrupts your body's delicate balance between bone-building cells called osteoblasts and bone-breaking cells called osteoclasts. A landmark study in the Journal of Bone and Mineral Research followed over 73,000 postmenopausal women for 6 years. Researchers found that women with highest intake of sugary beverages, including fruit juices, had significantly lower bone mineral density in their hips and spine, areas where fractures can be life-threatening for seniors. Rapid blood sugar spikes from fruit juice also trigger cortisol release. Elevated cortisol literally breaks down bone tissue and interferes with calcium absorption. It's like taking bone-destroying medication disguised as a health drink. A single 8-ounce glass of apple juice contains 24 grams of sugar, 6 teaspoons hitting your system at once. Your body wasn't designed to handle this concentrated sugar load, especially as you age. Lemon water. The daily acid bath. Lemon water has become popular among seniors, promoted as a miracle drink for health and detoxification. Many seniors start their day with warm lemon water, believing they're helping their bones. But drinking lemon water too frequently can harm bone health through chronic acid exposure. Lemons are highly acidic, and when consumed regularly without buffering foods, you create acidic environments in your mouth and digestive system. This chronic acidity interferes with mineral absorption, particularly calcium and magnesium, the most critical minerals for bone strength. A study in Clinical Nutrition in 2008 examined chronic citrus consumption effects on mineral balance. Researchers found that excessive citrus intake, combined with diets low in alkalizing foods, led to acidic urine and increased calcium loss through kidneys. Your body was pulling calcium from bones to neutralize acid. As you age, your body's natural buffering systems become less efficient. Your kidneys don't neutralize acid as effectively, and your digestive system produces less bicarbonate to balance pH. The same lemon water amount that was fine at 40 can contribute to bone loss at 70. Watermelon, the glycemic spike creator. Watermelon seems like the perfect healthy snack, mostly water, low calories, naturally sweet. But watermelon has an extremely high glycemic index, causing rapid blood sugar spikes that interfere with bone metabolism. When you eat watermelon, especially in large summer portions, your blood sugar rises almost as quickly as eating candy. This triggers inflammatory cascade, but there's additional concern specific to bone health. Research in the journal Bone in 2015 followed over 560 postmenopausal women examining high glycemic diets and bone density. Women consuming the most high glycemic foods, including watermelon, had significantly lower bone mineral density in critical areas like the femoral neck, where hip fractures occur. Rapid blood sugar spikes interfere with osteoblast activity, cells responsible for building new bone tissue. When blood sugar constantly spikes and crashes, these bone-building cells can't function properly, leading to net bone loss over time. Many seniors eat large watermelon bowls thinking they're making healthy choices, not realizing they're potentially undermining bone health. Pineapple, the double acid threat. Pineapple presents double threat to senior bone health through high acid content and impact on calcium balance. This tropical fruit is highly acidic and lacks the calcium and magnesium seniors desperately need for bone maintenance. The primary concern is pineapple's contribution to chronic low-grade acidosis, where your body becomes slightly too acidic over time. Research in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition shows chronic low-grade acidosis is associated with skeletal demineralization in aging populations. When your body becomes too acidic, it uses bones as a mineral bank, withdrawing calcium and alkalizing minerals to restore proper pH balance. Your bones become sacrificial to maintain critical pH balance your organs need. Pineapple also contains enzymes like bromelain that can interfere with protein digestion when consumed in large quantities. Proper protein digestion is crucial for seniors because protein provides building blocks for collagen matrix that gives bones strength and flexibility. Many seniors consume pineapple regularly in smoothies and fruit salads, often eating larger portions than they realize, contributing to acidic load their aging bodies struggle to buffer. Grapes, the pesticide and sugar problem. Grapes present dual threat through high sugar content and heavy pesticide load. Most conventionally grown grapes are among the most pesticide-contaminated fruits, and these chemicals disrupt hormonal balance crucial for maintaining bone density in aging adults. The pesticide concern is particularly serious for senior women, whose bones depend heavily on estrogen for maintenance. Environmental Health Perspectives published research in 2009 showing endocrine-disrupting chemicals commonly found on non-organic grapes can interfere with estrogen metabolism, leading to reduced bone mass. After menopause, women already face dramatic decreases in bone-protective estrogen. Adding endocrine disruptors from pesticide residues further compromises delicate hormonal balance needed for bone maintenance. The sugar content is also problematic. Grapes are nature's candy, packed with concentrated fructose that spikes blood sugar and triggers inflammatory processes interfering with bone building. Many seniors eat grapes by the handful, consuming far more sugar than they realize. A single cup of grapes contains about 23 grams of sugar, nearly 6 teaspoons. When seniors snack on grapes throughout the day, they create repeated blood sugar spikes, keeping their bodies in pro-inflammatory states hostile to bone formation. Bananas, the mineral imbalance creator. Bananas are often recommended for seniors because of potassium content, but they create problematic mineral imbalance that undermines bone health. While potassium is important, bananas are extremely high in sugar and virtually devoid of calcium and magnesium, minerals seniors need most for bone strength. The sugar content in bananas is concerning for bone health. A medium banana contains about 14 grams of sugar, and many seniors eat multiple bananas daily, thinking they're making healthy choices. This regular sugar intake contributes to chronic inflammation that breaks down bone tissue. Research in Osteoporosis International shows diets high in simple carbohydrates can decrease bone mineral density over time. The mechanism involves insulin resistance, chronic inflammation, and interference with cellular processes that build and maintain bone tissue. When you consistently choose foods high in one mineral but lacking others, you create imbalances affecting bone metabolism. Your body needs these minerals in proper ratios to maintain bone health. Many seniors eat bananas as their primary fruit, often multiple times daily, missing opportunities to consume fruits, providing bone-building minerals they desperately need while loading up on bone-harming sugar. Oranges, the calcium leaching champion. Oranges top our list as the most problematic fruit for senior bone health. The primary concern is their extremely high citric acid content, which contributes to calcium loss from bones when consumed excessively. When you eat multiple oranges or drink orange juice regularly, you're flooding your system with citric acid. Your body must neutralize this acid to maintain proper pH balance, and it does this by pulling calcium from bones, the body's largest mineral reservoir. A study in the Journal of Nutrition in 2001 examined acidic diets and calcium excretion. Researchers found people consuming high amounts of citric acid showed significantly increased calcium loss through urine. The calcium that should strengthen bones was being flushed from their bodies. For seniors, this calcium loss is particularly devastating because aging bodies already struggle to absorb and retain calcium efficiently. Adding calcium leaching effects of excessive citrus consumption accelerates the bone loss that leads to fractures and falls. Many seniors consume oranges daily, often eating multiple oranges or drinking large glasses of orange juice, believing they're supporting health. But they're creating acidic environments that force their bodies to sacrifice bone calcium to maintain proper pH balance. These 7 popular fruits could be secretly undermining your bone health as a senior. Fruit juices create blood sugar spikes, triggering bone-destroying inflammation. Excessive lemon water creates chronic acidity, interfering with calcium absorption. Watermelon's high glycemic load disrupts bone-building cell activity. Pineapple's acid threat contributes to skeletal demineralization. Grapes combine pesticide-induced hormone disruption with inflammatory sugar spikes. Bananas create mineral imbalances while providing inflammatory sugars. And oranges directly leach calcium from bones through extreme acid content. Understanding which fruits can harm bone health is the first step. The key is making informed choices about portions, frequency, and combining fruits with bone-protective foods that buffer acidic effects. This doesn't mean eliminating all these fruits completely. It means understanding how they affect your aging body and making smarter choices about when and how much you consume. Moderation is key, and combining acidic fruits with alkalizing foods can help protect bones while still enjoying flavors you love. If this information helps you understand why your bone health might not be improving despite eating healthy fruits, you're not alone. Millions of seniors unknowingly consume foods that work against bone health while believing they're making good choices. Your bone health is too important to leave to chance. Every fracture prevented, every fall avoided, and every day of maintained independence is worth making informed food choices. Remember, it's not about perfection. It's about understanding how food choices affect your aging body and making adjustments that support long-term health and mobility. Take control of your bone health by being mindful of these hidden fruit dangers. Your future self will thank you for making informed choices that preserve strength and independence for years to come.